Welcome to the No Wires podcast, home to things social, political, cultural, and sometimes nonsensical. I'm your host, 10V Jack. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe across our social media platforms. That is 254 Express. Now, weak hearts not allowed. Let's get into some sugar business. So recently I watched 5 episodes of MTV Shuga Mashariki, set in our very own Nairobi, Kenya. Why I couldn't watch the last 3 episodes says a lot about me and the series. Mostly the series. All in all, MTV Mashariki is a teen drama, and like most typical teen dramas, it talks about students trying to navigate their social as well as sexual lives. Now, the MTV Shuga franchise might not be new to some of you, with notable titles like MTV Shuga Down South, which is set in South Africa, MTV Shuga Niger, set in Nigeria, which are all available on YouTube, by the way. And there is also an earlier Kenyan version set in the early 2010s, I think, which has notable names like Lupita Nyong'o and Nick Mutuma. And I'd say it's good, with nice pacing, good storytelling, relatable characters, and for a few of you Gen Z out there, it is packed with a good dose of late 2000s nostalgia. Yeah, you should definitely see that plot because it really got me thinking. Is our industry really going forward or backwards? So I didn't walk into this with any expectations, but here are my thoughts. So one of the things the MTV Shuga franchise has tried to do over the years is talk about reproductive health. So you're talking about contraception, communication, and the mental health tied up with all of that. To me, it's a noble cause to try and communicate this because I think it's good advice for any generation. But to what extent they achieved it is debatable. It also showed Nairobi as a melting pot of cultures, which is not something I am really big or particular on. But they did show the different cultures in the KE, especially Nairobi. I mean, for example, there's a lady who's in Nairobi who talks to the mom in both Swa and Kamba. It kind of brings a familial culture over there. And you know you're a different person when you talk a different language, so you know. Which, not bad, you know. And the cinematography wasn't bad either, you know, the colorful lightings for different moods. And I'm made to believe Enosolik was involved, for all of you who know Enosolik. Nothing that offends the eye, really. And the costume department didn't do half bad. I need to start giving these people genuine compliments. Sadly, this is where the wins stop. Yeah. So there's a reason why African films and series are underrepresented on the global stage. We could mention the Oscars. And this is partly due to insufficient marketing as well as financing. But what about story? Have we really perfected the art of storytelling? My answer? Hell no. At least not the KE, you know. One of the issues I have with this thing is that pilot. It is rushed. Too many character names, aims, and motivations are introduced, settings are revealed, conflicts that are set up. You don't quite know who or what is important, what you should try and remember, which I would easily blame the director. You're bombarded with so much information, yet this pilot achieves very little in the way of story. So that's a big problem, which creates issue number 2 that I have with MTV Shuga Mashariki. So there is a somber moment in episode 4, some candlelight memorial that all the characters from episode 1 up till 3, they kind of gather together to kind of remember this chick. And I'll be honest, it's set up to be a sad moment. I paused that scene for 20 minutes. Really took my time with it. Everybody's pretty broken up, and I just keep looking, you know, trying to repeat the scene. At the end, I felt nothing. I still didn't get what the big deal is. They've set up this chick to be beautiful, free-spirited soul and whatnot, very important to the plot. But she had very little screen time. She had energy, but very little screen. And apparently all the characters knew her, which is weird because she's only seen in the first episode of this thing in one scene. Okay, wait, I think it's like 2. Every time her friend gets distraught, I really had to load and then think, like, oh yeah, damn, she gone. Damn. Me? No, I blame the script. Some plots seemed pointless to me, if I'm being honest. And they didn't say anything that couldn't have been said with the other plotline. That Mariam Bishar plotline for me was filler. It could have given other plots more time to be fleshed out. I won't delve too deep into the acting, but some dialogue and some dialogue delivery is uninspiring as flick. For a few of those, obviously, blame me in the script, but there's one line that really got me. You don't find me attractive or desirable? Are you serious? Honestly, that piece of dialogue sealed it for me. Sealed it, done. Not going past episode 5. Stamp it. Is that natural dialogue? Is that dialogue? Even AI might disagree. Finally, the greatest strike on MTV Shuga Mashariki is simply that it's boring. Just boring. First, the actors are stereotypical as flick. You have the cool girls, you have the conservative chicks, you have the jock, you have the dudes, you have the guy trying to please the dad, you have the rebel, you have the black sheep. Really? And the problem is they stick into that mold. Their decisions are predictable. We've watched movies, no plot twists, and the ones that you get make absolutely no sense whatsoever. No highs, no lows. Done. What are we doing? It's supposed to be infotainment. Where's the tainment? I guess to sum it up, the big players were too obsessed with passing on a message rather than telling a good story, which is sad and pathetic. I won't watch the last 3 episodes, but I'm still giving it 4 out of 10 stars. That's us supporting Kenyan content through tough love. Hopefully we get better with time. So, was the series a true depiction of Kenyan uni life? Was I right or wrong in my analysis? If so, comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm 10V Jack. Until next time, stay honest.